To dupe or not to dupe, we will be comparing Mr. Clean magic erasers to the generic eraser pad, which it even says on the box it's comparable to the magic erasers. Right off the bat, I'm gonna say Mr. Clean has so many more options, and the one thing I liked was the little grooves on the sides. When grabbing it with my hand, it just felt more natural. Don't forget, very important, to wet it in order to use it. In the middle, I use the kitchen magic eraser, which actually has Dawn inside of it, and on the left, the dupe, and on the right, the extra durable Mr. Clean. Clearly the middle won, so maybe we'll stick with Mr. Clean. But you let me know in the comments what you think and which one would you use. To dupe or not to dupe? Everybody loves Scrub Daddy. But did you know that Dollar Tree has a dupe? Not really sure what the craze is. Maybe it's the happy face. But I had to do a comparison for the Dollar Tree dupe. They have a couple different versions. One's a daddy, one's a mubby, and one's an eco-friendly one. Personally, my favorite one is the sponge because it just felt more natural to my hand. They also have a wand version for those who don't like to get their hands wet with soap. Now let's compare them. They both get soft in warm water and firm in cold water. And they both claim to be non-scratch. I had to test them side by side, squeezing them to see how much they would bend. I kind of noticed that the Dollar Tree version was a tad bit more firm. I also stuck both of them under cold water so we can see the firmness. Side by side, you can see they're pretty much the same. Then I used the warm water just to see how soft they got. As you can see, the same. The only difference is one has a happy face and one really doesn't. Now, the cleaning version and how foamy do they get? I don't know about you, but to me, they both look like they lather up pretty much the same. They both clean the same, so for a $3 difference, I might stick with the dupe. Which one will you get? To dupe or not to dupe? Dollar Tree has a pink stuff dupe, and I bought it so you wouldn't have to. I got the pink stuff at Home Depot for $5.97 for 17.6 ounces, making it only 34 cents an ounce. The Dollar Tree version is $1.25 for 7 ounces, making it 18 cents an ounce. Right off the bat, we can see that the dupe is a lighter color versus the pink stuff. To make this comparison fair, we are going to use one side of this cookie tray and a sponge for each of the solutions. The pink stuff feels more dense and a little thicker versus the dupe from the Dollar Tree, which feels a lot more airy, kind of like whipped and not as heavy. On the bottom, we used the pink stuff, and you can clearly see there is a difference. Everything did not come off, but there is a difference. I don't know if you noticed, but for the Dollar Tree version, I did use more than I did for the pink stuff, and I even went in twice, and it did not come up. So finally just ended up using the pink stuff all over. So this dupe is a no for me. We're going to do a comparison of the pink stuff, Scrub Daddy Tangerine Paste, Scrub Daddy Power Paste, does come with a sponge, and Barkeeper's Friend. Make sure to use gloves with all these products. The pink stuff and the Scrub Daddy Paste look very similar in texture, and the Scrub Daddy Power Paste kind of looks like the Barkeeper's Friend powder with added water to it. I cut up the sponge to make the comparison equal and used one on each corner to use it on each product, as well as timed each side by 30 seconds. I also separated the cooking sheet with some painter's tape. That way we could really see and remind ourselves what it looked like before. Looking at them very closely, even though the cooking sheet isn't 100% clean, because again, we only did it for 30 seconds, the top left on the Barkeeper's Friend side is the one that did look the cleanest. I went in, finished with a regular Scotch-Brite sponge and Barkeeper's Friend. So which one did you think was going to win?